Grace and peace, everybody. We're back. It's a new day. Guess what that means? It means another day for people to realize that they were wrong about Trump. Let's bring it in. And we got liberals, former liberals, who are apologizing to 47 saying, you know what? I was wrong. Shout out to them. Here we go. Let's dance. Liberal, and by the way. And
I'm here to say I apologize. I was brainwashed.
My bad, Trump. You was onto something.
Bring back insane asylums and put these people in it.
These same liberals who spent years calling half the country evil and irredeemable are now begging for forgiveness. Watch them admit that they fell for the propaganda, the clickbait, and the Democrat narrative that painted the entire right as monsters.
If you could give President Trump, if you were able to talk to President Trump tonight, what would you like him to know?
I would like to say, Mr. President, I am so sorry for believing the lies that the mainstream media has just projected on me and that I fell for and I believed. I stand by you. I love you. I thank you for what you're doing for this country. And I'm so sorry that I just took it for granted and I did not even see it. But I do see it now. And you have one more supporter standing beside you and praying for you.
Democrats' behavior is so disgusting that it's pushing more women to the right.
I am a former liberal who grew up in Portland, Oregon. I have basically spent my whole young adult life advocating for liberal ideologies. And what really sealed the deal for me to now vote Republican is just the celebration of Charlie Kirk's death, the justification of it amongst a lot of my friends and peers on social media. It has really made me question a lot of friendships that I have because I have never defriended somebody because of their political beliefs. Hello, I literally used to be a liberal, and there are still certain things that I'm like, I kind of see their point of view. But just morally, I am starting to realize that I cannot stand by somebody as a friend who is going to justify a public execution. I also just want to say rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. He has influenced me so much, and may God be watching over his family right now.
And she even looks like a liberal Karen. This woman used to call MAGA racist.
Gotta say sorry, Trump, because in your first presidency, when you passed that bill that said that, honey, stop all connections to the Middle East, and everyone was saying, it's racist. And honey, I ain't gonna lie. I was on that bandwagon. I was on that wagon of, this is racist. How can you do this? How can you judge a whole group of people off the actions of a couple of people? Fast forward to 2026. I think you was onto something, Trump.
Yeah, he was.
I ain't gonna lie. You were fully onto something. You know what? I apologize, Trump. My bad. I did not know. But my bad. I apologize. My bad, Trump.
We'll let you hold that.
I am not too big to say, my bad. You was onto something. You were not racist. You were seeing what we obviously didn't see. Now we're seeing it. Yeah. So my bad, Trump. I apologize.
And now we turn to white liberal woman who thought MAGA was evil and racist.
MAGA, I just wanted to apologize to you guys for calling y'all crazy and fighting with you guys and making y'all frustrated because I sounded like a freaking lunatic with severe TDS. I am now cured, and I've learned that y'all aren't the hateful ones, that you guys are the exact opposite, and I love you guys.
Even the Zoomer women are leaving the left.
I used to be liberal and am now conservative. And here are things I've learned from being on both sides. Liberals will be some of the most loving, encouraging people you will ever meet, specifically the LGBTQ community, until you disagree with them. And then it becomes incredibly cult-like. Conservatives are incredibly willing to talk to people that they disagree with. A huge thing when I was a liberal was I made all of my problems my whole personality trait and had such a negative outlook on the world. When I was a liberal, I made all of my issues my whole personality. Yeah, if you think that women's rights are at stake and that the whole world is going to blow up in 5 minutes, things are going to be pretty depressing. When I was a liberal and all the people around me were liberals, almost every single person was heavily medicated.
Right there, you had former liberals admit that the Democrats are less tolerant, less inclusive of different ideas. Meanwhile, because all universities and big corporations are entirely liberal, conservatives are naturally forced to be tolerant of the other side. And you got a lot more young people noticing it.
I was a bleeding heart liberal like all of you. I mean, blue hair and everything. I mean, believe me, I have plenty of pictures proving that I was all in. If you would have asked me a year ago, I would have said there is no way in hell I will ever vote for Donald Trump. But let me tell you what changed my mind. The big moment for me was when the left started trying to push this like Nazi, Hitler, fascism narrative that they're trying to push right now. Like what y'all actually did is made a lot of us really go research Trump even harder. And we started to realize that a lot of things that you guys had shown us about Trump and things that he had said were taken way out of context. A lot of us started noticing a pattern where you guys were showing us like little 10-second clips of a 10-minute conversation that did not reflect the entirety of that conversation at all. So that was number one. And then around Thanksgiving, all of a sudden you guys are telling us that it would be better better for us to sit at home and spend the holidays with no one than it would be to go home to your family who voted for Trump. When I heard that, I was like, okay, now y'all are wilding, because you cannot tell me that it is better for your mental health to sit at home alone than it is to go and spend time with your friends and family. But honestly, if you want to know the truth, what really did it for me is realizing how freaking depressed I was when I was functioning as a liberal. Liberalism will literally make you hate yourself. It will make you hate your family. It will make you hate your friends. It will make you hate everything about the world. All of this summed up is exactly why you are losing people every single day. As bad as you think that you are making Trump look, all you are doing is making yourself look 10 times worse.
That's a common theme from two women in a row, that being a liberal made them depressed and made them hate life, and you got more people switching to the other side.
All right, y'all. I'm officially coming out as a Republican. The left has truly swayed me over to the right. The left mob is absolutely losing its mind. And I used to be on the left. I used to be gung-ho LGBT. I was an activist for the LGBT people. But at this point, I don't want to be associated with the LGBT either, despite even being gay, because I can't stand y'all anymore. At this point, I'm coming out. I'm voting Republican down the line.
Wow.
I'm done. And I don't know. Next thing Trump should do is bring back insane asylums and put these people in it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have more liberals here apologizing to MAGA.
America, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I take full responsibility. I am partly responsible for what's happening in America, for what's happening in Dearborn, Michigan, for what's happening in New York City. We left Iran. We left Islamic Republic for exactly this reason. Because radical terrorist Muslims took over the country and are literally killing, raping, torturing, and executing innocent people right now as we speak for the past 47 years. And I thought by voting Democrat, liberals, every single year, every single time there was an election, that meant we are going to make America, keep America great. We're going to definitely not negotiate with terrorism. That's exactly what the left media made me believe. And I'm here to say I apologize. I was brainwashed this whole time. It took me over 20 years to realize that Democrats and liberals are the reason this country is the way it is. They're the ones that are okay with the American flag being burned in New York City, that the American flag is okay to be burned. It's part of democracy. It's the most anti-American thing to do. And wishing death upon America is the most anti-American thing you can do. It has nothing to do with democracy. And I'm here to apologize and let my husband know that he was right. He was husband. Gotta let my husband know that he was I don't know why it's so hard to say this.
Say it.
I am here to announce that my husband was
Come on.
Painful. I'm here to announce that my husband was right. Oh, that took everything I had. That he was right about everything. That Republicans are the ones that are going to help make America great again. I also believed that make America great again meant make America white again. That's because the left media wanted me to believe that. I am here to announce I'm sorry, and I will be part of the group that will make America great again. And I will proudly vote Republican from now on. God bless, and again, I apologize for everything I've done.
Not only are these people apologizing for voting for Democrat policies, but also apologizing for the personality of liberals and how they treat people.
Every person on the right would say you're a stereotypical lib with that hair, though. Do you know who shows me the most kindness? Is the right.
Ooh.
The right does.
Wow.
Can you believe that? The right is the most open-minded and tolerant of the people on political sides that I've ever met. Mm-hmm. The right welcomed me with open arms. The right tells me awesome, nice things all the time, despite having a pink mullet, face tattoos.
A pink mullet is crazy.
How about that? And the left has been nothing but unkind to me. They're not loving and tolerant. No, they're not. Imagine that. And Emily, I don't know where you stand politically. I don't know. I don't care. That's not my business. But I hear things like this every single day. And every single day, the right proves this comment wrong. So much love to everybody. I appreciate y'all.
I think the right gives her more compliments than the left, because the left is not allowed to compliment any woman or else it's considered harassment.
I'll be the first to admit that I was a Trump hater. I did not like Trump at all. I thought that he was the most racist human being on this earth. I didn't understand why people praised him as a president or wanted him to be elected in the first place. It's embarrassing to say that the media did get to me, that I believed all those lies they sold, not only them, but a bunch of influencers. Like I said, so embarrassing. The main thing I was always told was, oh, you're Mexican. Trump is racist towards Mexicans, because somebody would show me a 2-second clip from an interview that was maybe an hour long. Dig a little bit deeper. There's always going to be minor things that we don't agree with, but this man loves this country. There's absolutely no denying that.
It seems like all these Zoomers and young people were brainwashed from the university, from social media influencers, and now that they're growing up and entering the workforce, having to deal with regular life, they're starting to wake up and realize that they were fed lies and that the Democrat Party is a dead end. Hopefully more of them continue to wake up. Subscribe to me, Sanity Squad, for more content.
Shout out to Sanity Squad. Link will be down in the description. Definitely go check him out. I thought that was an excellent video. And I want to see more of them. So let me know. If you find more of them, send them to management, JWhit@JWhit.com. I appreciate you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the JWhit Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.